Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry for the long away time. Work's been kind of crazy. I've been on my new daily route for 2 months now, and it's kind of picked up. Started a men's small group on Wednesday nights, and the middle of the week is just exhausting for me. But I will be honest too, on the weekends, man, I've kind of just been gaming and watching TV and just hanging with the family. These videos, man, editing for me takes quite a while. You'd think you watch YouTube videos, and mine aren't even like high quality or whatever. So, but the editing process and stuff, it takes time. So, but I'm gonna hopefully we'll be back to a weekly upload. I still want to try to do that, hitting on important things of our day. But today specifically, I want to talk about some investments that if you're 40 and under, I've seen these videos of people that are 40 or 45. They're putting these videos online saying they have nothing saved, they're in debt, what have you. And I know I have some Army buddies, early 20s, and the rest of you that view my channel. I've done budget stuff in the past, but specifically today I want to talk about some investments. People that I know that are doing they seem to be doing pretty well. They're posting things on Facebook about how tough things are in the economy, buying things, right, groceries, and we're all kind of feeling this, like feeling something like in an inevitable crash, or people are talking about 2008. And so, with that, gold, we don't have any money in gold yet. I think it is a good investment. So if one of our viewers has money in gold, maybe leave a link or where you get it at down in the comments, because I think, again, with everything, the economy and everything, the stock market right now is booming, but people are saying that's kind of, it's kind of just held up. With our debt, it's kind of hard to know what the dollar looks like in the future, right? It's a fiat currency, and it's not backed by gold anymore. So the fear is that it's been losing its value. If our country were to collapse, the dollar doesn't really mean anything, right? So our investments in the stock, the market would crash at that point. But so gold, precious metals, the dollar used to be backed by gold, and my wife and I are going to be looking into, everybody on YouTube has a link or sponsorship or whatever. That's the first thing. So if any of you guys are, leave it down in the comments, maybe give us some guidance. That would be awesome. And secondly, I just talked to a financial advisor recently, a guy in my small group, actually, one of my leaders, and not trying to work until we're 80, and retiring here in the States can be super expensive. You need $1 million plus, and the traditional 401ks. So first and foremost, if your company has a traditional 401k, if they have a match, put at least whatever the match is. That's just free money for you. For the younger people, right? When we're 20, we think we don't need that. We want all of our money now. Please just invest that money, at least for the match, because what your company puts in, it's free. It's literally free money. Even if the market doesn't do well in the future. But in the past 100 years or whatever it is, the stock market does have average returns of 7%. That's going to beat any kind of bank account, what have you, out there, right? I have been investing on this app called Webull. I don't have a sponsorship. I don't have any links, nothing. So, I'm not getting any, whatever. It's kind of like Robinhood or any other e-trader. But what I found recently, about a year ago, I think we've been doing it for about a year, maybe a little bit less. They have robo advisors out there. These other platforms have them too. Webull has very low fees, and so I think some of the lowest. And the cool thing about it, guys, is again, going back to the traditional retirement accounts, 401k, Roth, those have withdrawal regulations and things, right? You have to be 60 plus years old. If you want it earlier, you're getting taxed. You're getting big percentage fees, right? You're getting penalties, and so investing kind of on your own on the side, even $20 a week, $50 a paycheck, $100 a month, any little bit is going to help you in the future, especially if you can get in your budget, make it routine, so you're not really feeling it. You get used to giving and investing. It makes it easier over the long run. So with these robo advisors, I have 2 accounts on Webull. An account that my wife and I invest, we buy stocks, and then we have the robo advisor account. Both accounts are very liquid, so you're investing your money in the market, but again, not like the traditional retirement accounts. You can pull the money whenever. There's no, you just withdraw, right? Now, if it's your own investment account, you have to sell, you have to make the trades, you have to sell the stocks. You can get fractional shares and options. I don't know a whole lot, but fractional shares. So like, if you have $100 and you want to buy, Google, which is, one stock is over $100, you can still put $100 into Google. It'll just be a fractional share, which we do for, some of the things that we're invested in. But with the robo account, it's awesome. You set it up with kind of your whatever kind of strategy that you want. It's based on your age. When do you want the money? Things like that, right? And it buys and sells and all this stuff, does it on its own, right? It's like a robot day trader, right? So, but again, the fees are super low. You're not paying a human being, and it's constantly every single day, all the time, moving money depending on how the market is moving, right? And when you go to withdrawal, you just put in the number. So for me on our regular account that we control, we have to go in and sell each individual stock, right? And so you may only have so much here. I'm selling multiple, with the robo account. And let me pull up the website here. I do it on my phone. I don't do it on the website. I'm just kind of showing you guys. So it's Webull, trading and investing. It's super simple to set up an account and everything on your phone through the app. Just like any of the other ones, it's secure. I trust it. Like millions of people use these apps. But the Webull advisor, that's the account that you would open through the app, and it's automated investing, and the fees are on the bottom. It's like 0.2%. Yeah, advisor fee 0.2%. You can see Robinhood's 0.25, Vanguard 0.3. So E-Trader, I'm not sure what that's at, but. And again, guys, I don't have an affiliate link. I'm not sponsored or anything. This is just what I use, and it's super simple. My wife and I, we set up automatic deposits, $100 every paycheck, and again, as soon as the cash gets in there, the robot invests the money, and every now and then it's buying and selling stuff, and you'll get notifications and whatnot of dividends that you get, or where the money is invested in things. And like I said, you kind of set up whatever kind of strategies, super aggressive, conservative. Again, kind of, it'll depend on your age and what your goals are and stuff. But when you get into the app, once you start depositing money in there, again, it'll invest it for you, and then it'll show your profit and loss for the day, for the year, whatever. And again, when you want to withdraw money, you just withdraw money. We're not working with a lot of money yet, but consult your tax person, I guess. There is capital gains taxes that we're supposed to pay by law. And also, I'm going to have to put this in the beginning of the video. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an expert, but I do know I got a couple Army buddies and younger folks that do watch my videos, and so I wanted to put this out there, guys. With everything kind of going on in the market, right? You do want to invest, bringing it back to a biblical principle as well, guys. The Bible tells us that we should invest into our grandchildren's generation, right? You're providing and helping not only for yourself, for your children, but for your children's children, right? To the grandchildren. So it's very important. It's very important that we do it. We need to be disciplined and good stewards of what the Lord has blessed us with and entrusted us with. And again, hardship is being felt by everybody, but we can't let that be an excuse. We do need to be diligent, right? Again, this is kind of sparked from these videos I've been seeing online of the titles are I'm 45 and I'm $30,000 in debt and I have nothing to show for my life. Peterson, Sergeant Hangold, my buddies that are in their early 20s, start doing this now, so that number one, you're not in that position. It is unfortunate if people are. This robo advisor, I really like it. Again, even $20 a week, $50 a month, whatever you can, the more the better. But whatever you can do, and especially if you have money in savings account, guys. What a lot of our HOA, we just had a meeting, and we have reserve funds in the thousands, and we're kind of like, it's just sitting in a checking account making no interest at all, right? And people have been talking about this for years now, that the traditional bank savings accounts aren't getting you anything. You could have $5,000 and you're making cents in interest, right? The money you have in the bank is lending to other people, and they're making big money interest, right? So we want to be educated and safely investing our money, right? But again, over the long haul, the market has shown a roughly a 7% gain. With all of the ups and downs, the average is 7%. So that's way higher than the decimal percentages that we're getting at the bank savings account. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Again, if you're in gold and silver, or gold and precious metals, let us know. Give us the down low, your advice, and we'll catch you in the next one, guys. As always, God bless you and your family.